So, just bought something that's probably going to do more damage to my feet tonight than 1,000 miles on the trail would do. Figure, Reno, might as well live it up a little bit. Yep, 3 blocks from the hotel and feeling the pain.
Reno is a while. I will have fun. I will eat some Reno.
And that prime rib sandwich?
Yes, thank you so much.
Some of it is.
No power.
Like, that's why everything is dark.
Oh, that's not good.
You evacuated for
A week.
a week?
Yeah.
Holy shit, so where did you guys go?
They have an apartment in Pearl.
Okay, sorry for the zoomed in view. The night mode, the colors are better, more light. Wow, been a bit crazy. Don't even remember the last time I was on the trail. It was like sometime last week. Sum up, I spent some time in South Lake Tahoe, came up to Reno, we spent about, I guess, 3 nights there, extra night than we intended to. The original plan was to go back to Lake Echo, hike up 60 miles to Truckee, and then kind of get off trail, come back to Reno, and head up to Lake Chester around these fire closures. But yeah, the fire kind of has expanded massively. There's I keep forgetting the name of the fire. It's like Tomahawk something fire to the south, and then to the north there's the Dixie fire, and they're both like in the 100,000+ acres. So we decided we got a U-Haul, and because it's the only car rental option, and we are heading up north to past Chester to Burney Falls, and it's actually at the something like the like the 1,500 mile mark, 1,400. So yeah, went from 1,200 to 1,400. So yeah, we're over halfway done with the PCT. That was easy. But yeah, it was really bad. Like, just we're still about an hour away from getting to Redding, which is about like an hour bus ride away from Burney. So the plan is we're gonna go to Redding tonight, spend the night in the back of the U-Haul in a Walmart probably, and then take a bus in the morning to Burney, get back on trail. But yeah, just coming up here, like, it was this, you could see this wall of smoke, like, just across the whole horizon as we were going. Then we got through it, and there was, like, you could see the orange glow over the horizon. The moon is like blood red. It was just really apocalyptic. We went through towns that were like evacuated, I think. Like, there's no power, just dark windows. It was really spooky. Oh, but anyway, looks like we're about to head off, and yeah, I'll update you tomorrow. Bye. Probably hard to tell, but the sun is red, like Krypton red. Okay, so dropped off the U-Haul. It was pretty smoky today, but we kept heading north to Redding, and it's a little bit better, though the sky was still pretty orange. Dropping off the U-Haul now, and then we're gonna make our way downtown to get on the bus to Redding, to Burney. It's about an hour and a half drive, and then from there, we don't know. We're just gonna have to figure out a way to get back on trail.
I think it's scary. It's like maybe the littlest thing that you didn't even realize,
Okay, just to give you an idea of how the night is going. We just left the bar, and now we are trying to all together queue in the drive-thru of a Taco Bell at midnight.
You'll see.
Acid Jack.
It's got a little bit of a problem.
Acid Jack. Acid Daddy.
Do we have anything else coming under 11?
Well, finally happened. Over 1,000 miles into the trail, and I cracked my phone screen. just fell out of my little hip pouch and fell on dirt ground, and it's still kind of cracked, but it's kind of a small crack. It's just down like, or up, very far upper right corner, and a little hairline fracture across the screen there. Not too bad. Plus, I have this, it's the Galaxy Fold, so I have like the Fold 2, so I have an entire inner screen to work with. But yeah, anyway, so I am now in Oregon. We decided to skip around the fire closures and the worst of the smoke, and there was different possibilities. There was from Redding, we were thinking about Shasta, but we were told that was getting pretty bad because there's a fire around there as well. And then Etna, which is kind of the halfway point between there and Ashland, but it was just really hard to get there. We were having trouble coordinating it. So yeah, eventually we just decided to go up to Ashland, which skipping a total of about 600 miles total. A lot of that being fire closure, or some of that being fire closure. Just a lot of the group, they have like health conditions like asthma and such, and I'm not officially diagnosed because I don't go to the doctor very often, but I have something going on with the smoke where, if I'm exerting myself too long in it, I start really coughing. So, yeah, we just took a sunspot. Had a friend who lives in the Ashland area who very graciously came down, picked us up, and took us up here. Oh wow, it's a beautiful sunset going on behind me. There is still smoke out here, as you can see. It's reflecting very nicely in the atmosphere right now. So yeah, a little bit of trail drama, or group drama. I'm not going to get into it. I'll just say that right now we have a couple of new people that are going to be joining the group for a little while. Jailbreak and Taco Cat, you might remember I met them first in like Lone Pine, where we got the room together when I was a day ahead of the group. We've kind of leapfrogged and caught up, and so they've kind of joined us for a little while. DB, Dirtbag, he is sort of kind of out of the group now, and that's all I'm going to say about that. So yeah, after 10 days, we are finally, hopefully, getting back on the trail tomorrow, I think. That was the original plan. We're waiting for a couple of other friends to come up and join us so we could all kind of go together. But it's either today or tomorrow. So almost like 10, 11 days of not hiking. It's become a recurring joke that we're not even really fucking hikers anymore. Sunspot's friend, after bringing us to Ashland here, they had a whole bunch of bikes, and we kind of biked up to this little nice pizza place called Clyde's Corner, and had some pizza, had some cocktails. We're gonna head back, probably do some errands tomorrow. Hopefully get back to the trail either tomorrow late afternoon or tomorrow morning. So, God, yeah. So it will be nice to get hiking again. My body feels just weird not being out there. And once we do that, we kind of, the goal for at least me and Wawa is to get up, or probably Sunspot too, is to get up to Crater Lake, about a week's hike away. And then we are going to be taking another trail break because it's Wawa's birthday. Plus she has some friends that she's meeting up with. This trip was planned months ago. So we'll be going to Portland, which is a town I've been to a couple times. Third railroad track of the trail. Good morning. So, finally back on the trail. It's July 28th. It's all up here, uphill. North Carolina's Lodge to get here. They said Oregon was flat. Got some new equipment while I was in Ashland. New buff, matches my general vibe. Got a new shirt, lighter weight. Okay, well, a few miles in, finally emerged somewhat from that tunnel. Interesting little rock formation up there. I think someone said that's called the Pile Rock or something. Can't remember. Got a little bit of landscape going on here. Still really hazy because of the smoke. Can't believe I'm breathing this shit in right now. Yeah, I had my N95. I put it in my pouch today, but it fell out somewhere. Probably when I took my phone out the first time, so hopefully one of the previous guys grabbed it. Should be okay for today. But yeah, it would be nice to get that back. I think I'm going to be out here for a week. Might need to make use of that a little bit more. But yeah, it's super hot. I mean, not super hot, but it's going to be upper 80s today, lower 90s. It's dry. Water sources far in between. Still like 7-ish miles or so till the next one, or the first one. It's been mostly uphill, and from what I've gathered, it's pretty much all uphill between here and there. Yeah, it's been rough, man. It's I mean, body doing okay. Muscle memory and all that, like, you know, I'm like avoiding rolling my ankle and stuff and tripping, and muscles feel good. Ankle, knees, legs, they feel good. Breathing's a little difficult with the smoke, but also just, you know, spending a lot of time in town and not really doing any exercising. Just gorging on food and alcohol for 2 weeks, basically. Yeah, also like mental game. You know, a lot of this comes down to willpower, like just the will to keep going and not just, you know, stop and take breaks like every 20 minutes. That skill is atrophied a little bit. I haven't been really taking breaks, but I just have been stopping like in the middle of climbs and stuff to just I just kind of stand there, catch my breath instead of just like fighting through it. Hopefully by next day or two I'll start getting back in the groove of the trail. Okay, looks like another side of Pilot Rock. Nice little view on this ridge. Ooh, breeze feels nice. Oh gosh. Okay, about a mile from the campsite, but came out of the little green tunnel there. Got a nice little view of this valley. Yeah, it's pretty beautiful from when you could see it. Yeah, I guess, yeah, relatively flatter than parts of California. Okay, so yeah, less than a mile. It's about 4 p.m. So hopefully I'll roll in before 4:30, and hopefully the water's still there. Okay, made it to the water source for 4:30. So that's a bit of a funky taste, but it's cold, which is cool. So yeah, on the way here, willpower sort of came back. I was pushing myself a lot today, but the bottoms of my feet are kind of sore. Ankles feel a little stiff, so that's just, you know, probably because I've been off the trail for so long. So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, this site was like about 11 miles on the trail, so it's pretty shitty. Like, kind of rocks everywhere, and it's kind of slanted at an angle, but this is where we agreed to meet. Everyone's gonna have to stop here since this was the first water in 11 miles. And I think we only packed out about 2. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to have some lunch and just wait for everyone to get here. Okay, so after exploring a little bit, the water source is right back there. This seems to be actually the tent site, which makes sense. You're supposed to camp like 100 feet away from water. So, yeah, this is actually it's not a bad spot. Good evening. It's about 8:40. Most of the rest of the crew has showed up. Had dinner, and I'm about to turn in. Unfortunately, there's a bit of bad news. So Sunspot, she's had this like chest cold for a little while now, since like Mammoth. And so we've taken a lot of time off the trail, but it got a little bit better. But as soon as she started hiking again, especially with the long climbs and stuff, she's just started getting this really bad cough. So she thinks she might have like some kind of bronchial infection or something. So her and Wawa actually kind of just went back to the lodge earlier in the day. I came to find out later. And so Sunspot is probably going to go get checked out. And I guess Wawa's plan is just to catch up with us eventually. So right now the plan tomorrow is to go 15 miles to Hyatt Lake Lodge, which is a campground, and also they have a restaurant. So we'll probably do lunch there and camp at the campground. And yeah, that way she only has 26 miles to catch up to us, so she can do some higher mile days, and hopefully she'll be able to make it. My thought was she could maybe get a ride up to Hyatt Lake Lodge and just meet us there. I'm not sure if that'll play out though, so we'll just have to play it by ear. Good morning. It's 7:40 a.m. Just leaving the tent site at 17:28. Like I said yesterday, today's goal is the Lake Hyatt Resort, about 15 miles. And it's going to be lunch and campsite. We got a restaurant there, and the main draw is $2 fountain sodas with free refills. So, and they got ice cream too, which, yeah, those two things always gets hikers excited. Yeah, hoping to get there by 1 or 2. I have to be at Crater Lake by Tuesday, August 3rd. It's like 5 days from now. Because I have a friend from Portland that's going to come by and pick me up. So yeah, I was while I was meeting some friends out there and invited us along. So it's going to be me and Sunspot, but with her, since she's sick, I'm not sure she'll end up going. Maybe, yeah, I just don't know the situation at all. Just know she wasn't well enough to hike, so she went back. Hopefully, she recovers soon and can meet us up there. Okay, about a mile in or so. The water between here and there, so like 2 sources, I believe, and all the comments are mostly like only if you're desperate. So I think it's just like stagnant like pond water and stuff. So I might just try to go all the way to the resort with what I have, which is it's like a little over 2 liters. I did drink a lot of water like last night and this morning, so I think I could swing that. Plus it makes me walk a little more urgently. Plus I can get that free soda and stuff, or cheap soda with free refills. So yeah, kind of nothing like coming in off the trail and just like loading up on like Arnold Palmer's and Coke and stuff. It's very refreshing. just came across like a pit toilet. I wonder if it's unlocked. So yeah, it turned out it was unlocked. It was actually pretty nice. I mean, for a pit toilet. Had like a big hefty bag for trash and stuff. Toilet paper. So yeah, it seems like it's well maintained. It's like right off that road. So yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't checked the miles yet. I've been on the trail for about an hour, so I like to think I'm at least 3 miles in. After that initial climb, the trail was really cruisy, actually, almost flat. So yeah, I was kind of gliding through. Passed a few people so far. So yeah, still shooting to hopefully get there by this afternoon. Looks like a little baby deer, a doe. Oh my god. I don't get too close. This guy, a girl, was like 5 feet away from me. Just walked right off the trail. Yeah, I think that's the first one I've seen out here in Oregon so far. Okay, I think about 8 miles to go. Just feels a little damp here. Our reservoir looks pretty interesting. Bit of civilization down there. Yeah, so it's like I said, relatively cruising, big sections, and then just a lot of like ups and downs over like rocks and through a lot of overgrowth and stuff, so that kind of slowed me down. Still, hopefully, I'm gonna get there around 1 or so. It's about a little after 10 now. Oh, man. It's a lot of trees. A lot of trees in Oregon. Who would have thought? Hello. Yeah. Gotta walk here, buddy. What? Okay, so it's a little bit before noon. It's like 11:55. Just got here to the road that intersects the trail. PCT campground. It's a few hundred feet back that way. Just making my way towards the actual resort now with the restaurant. Yeah, I think it's like a mile away or so. So yeah, made a pretty good time. Yeah, I guess I'll just get something to drink, just hang out, maybe have some lunch, and yeah, just wait for the others. Probably be maybe 4 or 5 hours from now. Oh, I did hear from I had service briefly at some point, so some messages came through. So while I got back on the trail, like sometime this morning, like early this morning, and Sunspot also said she had a doctor's appointment tomorrow, but she's feeling better. So, yep. So everyone's safe and sound as far as I know. And Wawa, so she started back at the beginning. This spot is like 26 miles or so. So not sure she'll be able to do that today, but we'll see. Oregon is, after that initial climb yesterday, it was relatively cruisy for a bit, so. Okay, well, I got a little turned around in the labyrinth. There are campground roads, but this is the lake, and I'm pretty sure that, that green roof building over there is the actual resort. So, I'm thinking I could just walk around the lake. That looks like a road right there, so take take a little shortcut. Well, scratch that plan. So, upon closer inspection, it looks like, yeah, it's been blocked off. Or it's just blocked off by water. Seems like this was a dam or reservoir, so I have to kind of just make my way back up to that road and bridge over there, I'm guessing. So, yep, back the way I came. Wasn't too far, at least.
Yeah, you bring your vinyl on trail?
Yeah.
That friend.
Okay, good morning. Off mile 1742 of the trail, talking fast because we're loading up. I got here, we ended up meeting, eventually when people rolled in, we just ended up getting a cabin, of course. So, I'll probably talk more about it on the trail, but, yeah, right now, we're heading back, probably only going to do about 15 or 20 today.
Where you want to go?
Will it? Or will it get me further than I want to go? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, this is just a tiny bit scary, but...
I always want people to have good times, and they do.